of over 20 plus years. She is currently the director and HOD of the Business Administration Department at the Maris Stella College in Vijayawada. She has also contributed to many book publications. With her many accolades and experiences comes invaluable wisdom and knowledge, which she will be sharing with budding and experienced women entrepreneurs, along with words of encouragement to drive your enterprise towards success. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ms. Preeti. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Yeah, thank you very much. Firstly, I would like to thank the COVE members for giving me this wonderful opportunity to interact with entrepreneurs. Really, talking to entrepreneurs is always, or interacting with entrepreneurs and sharing the same dais with entrepreneurs is always a great privilege, I feel personally. Thank you so much, the COVE team, and especially my dearest student and friend, Aparna. Yeah. So as I was invited now as a motivational speaker, I just believe in one particular saying by Winston Churchill. Could you please move to the next slide? As Winston Churchill says, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Because it very much is applicable to my life story as such. Because success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. As said by Winston Churchill, that really when I started my career 20 years back, that is in 2001 or 21 years into my academics, because every profession is not free from challenges. As you entrepreneurs face number of challenges, the same way we academicians also face multiple challenges in our life, but still we need to take up the challenges positively and we have to lay them as bricks, steps, and then reach the pinnacle. So that's how, like I could say, because in the 21 years of my academic journey, initially when I started as a part-time faculty, I had very small kids. The elder one was very young, 2 years, 2.5 years. And then afterwards, my husband is a doctor. He being in a very busy profession, I thought, okay, academics is one such field where I could share my, the time to my family, because my husband being busy and I cannot be busy by joining a corporate organization when I came to Vijayawada from Hyderabad. So I felt and I enjoyed really after entering into this, but still I had to succeed and sustain my job or my profession. I had to grow in the sense I need to add more and more qualifications in order to, sustain my job and grow to the higher levels in the hierarchy. So that's how my journey initially started in 2001 with a part-time job in one of the engineering colleges. Later, I entered into a full-time job with another engineering college. And after my younger son was born, then I thought, okay, it is too far off. Engineering colleges are very far off from the city where I was working. So I thought, okay, I need to get back. And again, I need to look for a job which is local and then which suits my timings also to care for the children. So that is how I again entered into the portals of Maris Stella College in 2005. Since then, the 17 years of journey in Maris Stella College has been really wonderful because I was taking every step in a more positive way. As we say, like motivation has to come within us. Maybe there might be many external forces which motivate us. Maybe money or maybe power, maybe going to the higher levels of hierarchy. But still, the inner motive of any individual play a very important role. Just could you please move to the next slide? Because I believe in the POPs and 3Ds. That is perseverance, optimism, and practice. So I always reflect my career as an academician that we need to be optimistic first thing. Like we need to be very positive because we have to go to a class, teach students, and we need to instill in them a lot of positivity, a lot of optimism in the students. Because as we all know very much that these days, the younger generation are highly vulnerable to various kinds of media, especially the social media. So we are dealing with a generation who are information overloaded, and sometimes they get carried over by their peer group, and then they lose their confidence, so optimism. So that is how I felt that, okay, I need to share my own story of how I was optimistic in getting along with my family and then registering with my PhD, because in order to sustain in academics, getting a doctorate degree has become mandatory. Apart from that, we need to give few exams like a national eligibility test for lectureship, as well as the state eligibility test for lectureship, because unless we take the test, we are not eligible to teach the postgraduate students, especially the MBA students. So that is how we need to be very optimistic about our future, full of confidence, full of positivity, and of course, continuous practice. Like, like doctors also keep on reading books every day. So we also need to continuously update our knowledge, take the books, read and read. And we need to, that's what I mean by saying practice and then perseverance. Of course, the burning desire in everyone, the internal desire of an individual. Like if you have to sustain in the long run, okay, you need to be, perseverance is not a one-time activity. There is no full stop for perseverance. So we need to be continuously having that burning desire, like I need to excel, I need to do something. Okay, this year I have done this, and okay, next year, what is my goal for the next year? So that is how we need to continuously, fill ourselves with a lot of enthusiasm, energy, to be continuously carrying this perseverance within us. And apart from that, of course, the 3Ds, which I believe really are dedication, determination, and discipline. Like, of course, all these everyone know, but of course, every profession has got its own, like how much we dedicate our time, energy to a particular profession, and then of course balancing family, especially women. Okay, we talk about women empowerment, and I would like to say that unless and until men support us, women cannot be empowered. So I'm very much touched wood that I have a very good family. My husband encourages me that no graduate should be wasted. If it is wasted, in the sense the country is losing something. So that's what he feels personally. So though he's a doctor, he always used to encourage me, and even now also he encourages me that I need to reach to the highest level in whatever career I'm pursuing. So that is how, like, I could draw from him, because the dedication, determination, and discipline, especially being in time, that really matters. We need to be very spick and span in our activities, whatever we do every day. Let it be my class, firstly entering into the campus, and then completing my work within time, without any delays, without any postponements. So that is what I believe, that in any profession requires dedication, determination, and discipline. So I believe in this POP and the 3Ds. Because I would like to just share a small example. When I first joined in my PhD, because I think most of you who are present here on this platform know very well that how difficult it is to pursue PhD, because it takes almost 5 to 6 years, for some maybe 7, 8 years, like that. Initially, when I registered for PhD in one of the universities, that is Acharya Nagarjuna University, my younger one was not yet born. But what I felt was like, after he was born, I was not able to give my time to my PhD. I thought, okay, by the age I reach 35, I have to finish off my PhD. But I couldn't do that. And years were passing on and passing on. I was able to get my NET and SET qualifications and my MPhil, but still that was there in my mind, that longingness to do PhD was there, because I dropped off from that option. But later, when I felt that, okay, my children have come to a certain age, I shouldn't lose that. My goal, the short-term goal, is to complete my doctorate. So I thought, yeah, definitely. And so that is how I registered in Krishna University in 2013 again. So 2004, I registered, I dropped off. And I thought, okay, it is not my cup of tea, and okay, I don't know how long I'll sustain in teaching. So all that was totally gone down. But later again, when I rejoined my services after my younger one was born, then I thought, okay, I have to do it at any cost. Now, okay, gone is gone. So let us not discuss about the past, and I have to focus on my future. So then I thought, okay, my children were also growing, and then I thought, okay, I'll get registered into my doctorate in another university as the time lapse was over in Nagarjuna University. So in 2013, when I joined, I had to attend classes. I had to take classes in my college, and at the same time research classes in university, travel all the way to Machilipatnam, and then come back and then take care of children, their homeworks. Really, that was hectic, but I thought, okay, that was giving me some energy kind of thing. It was like an energy drink. Like when you do something which you really like is an energy drink for all of us. So I thought, okay, I definitely have to do. And finally, the day has come when I have submitted my thesis. And, my guide always says that when I went to join under him as a scholar, he said, Madam, please don't tell me all the family burdens you have. First thing, when you want to do PhD, keep aside all those. All of them have problems, but you have to come out of the problems and then you have to submit it. That is your only goal. So no excuses. Whatever work I give you, you have to complete that within time. And don't give me any excuses that, okay, I had so-and-so problem and all that. So that is what was actually, though I thought, okay, he's very tough to me. But then later I thought if he wasn't that tough to me, maybe I would not have completed and submitted my doctorate. And finally in March 2018, though late, better late than never, in my career, though I attained my doctorate very late, but I felt, okay, I was really happy when a small video was shared when Preeti was introducing me. That was my doctorate photograph I was receiving from the Vice Chancellor of Krishna University just last November, though I received in 2018, but the doctorate convocation was held on that day, on November 6th, 2021. So really, I feel very happy now that, okay, I have achieved. But that is not over, because as I said already, that we need to continuously update ourselves, and then we need to go for publications, do a lot of research. So postdoctorate also, we need to publish articles, we need to send journals, we need to send our articles to journals as well as publish chapters in our books. So all this really, even after completing my PhD also, I am just going on doing it, studying, reading various journals, browsing the internet, and we have got a lot of information these days. So I was just going on, and then of course, I'm coming up with chapter publications in books, and then my journal publications. So this is my very short, story, which I felt like I wanted to share with you all. Next slide, please. So I believe again in this quote, all progress takes place outside the comfort zone. That's what, like, if I would not have come out of the comfort zone of, okay, chalo, let me be just with my MBA degree. Okay, I needn't, okay, whatever way I work, I can work as long as I work. But that was initially there within me. But later I thought, no, I need to come out of my comfort zone. Because if I'm just fully sitting and then I don't want to put an extra effort for the extra gain I'm going to get, I thought, okay, I cannot sustain in this competitive academic world. So that's what we all feel. We all need to also come out of our comfort zones. And then, of course, we can see the progress in every field, whatever field we choose. See, these days, the fields we are choosing are not at all limited. We cannot say that only the computer science engineering is going to earn lakhs. It's not a question of earning lakhs and becoming successful, but it is the progress, what you observe in yourself over a period of time, that always shows that you are out of the comfort zone. That is why you are able to achieve something. So any field, whether it is maybe practicing entrepreneurship or academics or a software engineer or a doctor or maybe a civil engineer, okay, we need to take an extra effort in order to come out of a comfort zone. So that's what I always believe in this. And apart from that, I would like to share another, next slide, please. Because I had some problem with my laptop. So, almost these are some of the, areas where nowadays youth as well as homemakers are into, like online shopping, and then they're also selling online various kinds of foods, YouTubing, food service, web development, selling healthcare necessities, door-to-door delivery. These are all some of the, I found that recently, okay, these are all the other ways also where people are, because of pandemic, many have got used to online trading, online. After watching YouTubes, like they also can do wonders. Like I could say that of course, COVID-19 has taken many lives, but some way it is a blessing in disguise that we all got used to using online facility. And then, of course, a lot of e-commerce is taking place online. Even homemakers are also, they are involved into like cooking and all, and then they're putting it on the YouTube, and then a lot of viewership has risen over a period of time. And this is also helping them to earn something for themselves. And yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, some of the, apart from my success story, I thought like I would like to share even a few more success stories of entrepreneurs, especially because these are the short stories which actually I have taken to publish in one of my chapters in a book. And the book is called as and the book is the Survival and Growth Strategies Amidst COVID-19 Pandemic. So I have chosen 3 success stories of Huala Global, which is actually a garment manufacturing unit in Noida. But as we all know, COVID-19 has stuck even this Huala Global also, that they stopped completely manufacturing the garments, because that time during pandemic, our basic necessities are not going for luxuries, but just bare minimum food. Food was our only, search always. But Huala Global then, okay, they have changed their business strategy because they have to survive, and there are many employees who are dependent on them. So they again changed their business strategy, and then they started manufacturing PPE kits, gloves, masks, and suddenly their business has totally took a turnaround. And the other one is Workshala by Manoj Khandelwal, who has come up with the homescape ambience. Like as we all know, COVID-19 pandemic drove all of us, even we teachers also have started working online, and those who did not have, because we teachers are used to only blackboard and white chalks, and we are not used to computers much, isn't it? Though we had, but only just we were limited, and then we had limited access, and we were very limitedly using what we call as like a Word document or an Excel sheet. But then we started learning like Google Classroom, Google Drive, how much we can store, save, and all that. So the same way, even the Homescapes also has come out with a like Workshala, a space which is created, an office space can be created in a home atmosphere also. So that is one. And the third one I would like to mention is the Sri Shakti Enterprises. Even that is also into manufacturing kitchen utensils. But really, they have also come out with, they took this pandemic as an opportunity. They took that challenge as an opportunity to come out with a unique idea of, non-touchable hand sanitizer units. So the Sri Shakti Enterprises, which was into manufacturing of kitchen utensils, they have come out with a hand sanitizer, touch-free hand sanitizer, stand sanitizers, which they have put up in their colony. So, and that was really a marvelous idea from them, and then they were very much successful in creating that kind of a new business idea, and then they were successful. So we could say that no as we know, like we say, when we say impossible, in impossible itself, there is possibility. I am possible. So always we humans need to continuously look in for opportunities amongst the challenges. So I found that these stories, success stories, were really impressive, and then I published about these success stories as a chapter in one of my in one of the textbooks last year. Yeah, next slide, please. Like I could say that there is no such definition or there is no such acronym for success. But of course, nowadays everything is available online, but still I felt that this is the acronym of success, as I felt word was like, okay, in order to be successful, first of all, we need to set our goal. And then, and the process of reaching our goal, we come across a lot of obstacles. So what kind of obstacles, as I was telling you, like, okay, my goal was to do PhD then. And then I had a lot of obstacles in terms of taking classes, taking care of family, children, and all that. So I need to design a strategy to overcome those obstacles and then create a mental picture, a positive mental picture. Like we never should lose our, our self-confidence. We need to be always positive. That's what, as I was telling you, POP strategy, like POP, perseverance, optimism, and then practice. So we need to be always positive, and then, so we should not doubt ourselves. Clear your mind of self-doubt, and then embrace the challenge. Of course, never we should leave or we should be out of our track. And then finally, the last S, which I really like it, is show the world that you can do it. Like amongst all the challenges, definitely, we can definitely do it and prove it to the world. So that is what I felt like from my perspective is success. And of course, there are many successful women entrepreneurs who are on this platform, which I felt like this one is really, the acronym of success is really impressive for me. So I thought I wanted to share this with all of you on this platform. And then lastly, I would say that, the next slide, please. Yeah. So finally, all power is within us and you can do anything and everything. This is another quote which I like very much, and which always I feel that, okay, it is within you. You can control your own senses. You can control your emotions. You can become stronger. So one of the most impressive quotes of Swami Vivekananda ji, which I feel is that, yeah, really, yes, the power is within us. Somebody needn't give you any power or anything else or any like a kind of energy boosters or motivate, but the motivation is within always, within us always. So if we lose that, okay, maybe by watching a movie or by listening to great speeches or great orators or motivators, we can be motivated only for a very short time. But for motivation to be, to continue the motivation in the long run, that perseverance, what we call, is always within us. So I believe that all power is within you and you can do everything. That is what I could say, the concluding part of my session. And I actually thank you very much for giving this wonderful opportunity. I don't know whether I have met the expectations of